So a closed cylindrical can is to contain a volume of 6,400 pi centimeters cubed. Find the dimensions of the can that minimizes the area of metal to be used in its construction and state the area. So it's a cylinder, like so. So let's say the radius is r and the height is h. Then we know the volume is pi r squared h. But that's equal to 6,400 pi. So we can get rid of a pi off both sides of that. And that gives me that h is 6,400 over r squared. So the surface area is what we're interested in. So let's look at the surface area. We've got two circles, so those will be pi r squared, and the curved surface area is 2 pi r h. So that's going to be pi r squared plus 2 pi r, 6,400 over r squared. So that's going to be pi r squared plus 2 times 6,400, 12,800 pi over r. Or, if we like, pi r squared plus 12,800 pi r to the negative 1. So ds dr would be 2 pi r, take away 12,800 pi r to the negative 2, so over r squared, and we need that to be equal to 0. So we want ds dr equals 0. So that means that 2 pi r must be equal to 12,800 pi over r squared. So pi's all cancel off of there. That gives us r cubed is 6,400. I think that gives me r is equal to 40. Pretty sure about that. So what were we after? Dimensions of the can. So if r is equal to 40, h is going to be 6,400 over 40 squared. So 6,400 divided by 40 squared. I've just realised how stupid I am to calculate that. So that's 4. Actually, now I've looked at that, 6,400, that is not going to give me r is equal to 40. So that was a mistake going back there. Ah, dear. Right, so r is going to be the cube root of 6,400. So root 6400 is the cube root, of course. Dear, dear. Right, so the cube root 6,400 is 18.57, should we say? Although I'll use the whole calculator display in the next thing. Okay, so h is going to be 6,400 over 18.57 squared. So we want to do 6,400 divided by the last answer squared. That will give me 18.57 as well, interestingly. And what do we also want to do? We want to state the area. So the surface area is this expression here. Let's go back to there. So that is going to be pi times 18.57 squared, add 12,800 pi divided by 18.57. That is going to give me a huge 22,738, we'll call that. And what's the units in centimeters squared?